Okay, so I just read the problem and I'm trying to think about some of the given information, how I can use the given information to come up with a solution. So I drew like a little basic picture here. Um, let's call the train will be our triangle. Um, we also have our brown bridge, and this is Forrest Gump right here. This is Forrest Gump. So let's get started. So now we start inputting some of the given information. So here it says Forrest knows the train whistle when he has passed 3/8 of the length of the bridge. So this is the beginning of the bridge, and this is the end of the bridge, and the train whistles when he's 3/8 of the way. Let's just say that's 3/8 of the way. So the train whistles when he gets about right there. So let's call this blue arrow distance right here 3/8. Before we get a little bit further, let me uh, just think about this. The train actually has distance away from the bridge, and Forrest doesn't know how far it is, and that's just giving him the prompt. So what I'm going to do is draw just a little arrow just so we know that this is another distance right here. So the train has to travel this distance and then the length of the bridge. So, but when Forrest hears the whistle, he's at 3/8, so he can do two things. One, he can go all the way to the end of the bridge and the train will meet him at the end of the bridge. Or two, he can turn around and run back to the beginning of the bridge where he'll meet the train at the beginning of the bridge. And this is the key to our solution. Now, what I'm thinking is that since it's given us two distances, I'm going to use both distances. So we know that basically if Forrest is here when he hears the train whistle, he can travel 3/8 of the way and be back in here. So um, we know if he's here and let's say he goes forward another 3/8. So let's say that's 3/8 right there. So he'll cover another 3/8 if he chooses to run forward. And let me just do it so it's not too exaggerated. So if Forrest is 3/8 of the way and he hears the train whistle based on given if he runs backwards, but let's assume instead of going backwards he's going forward 3/8, and the train will be here now. Now the train will be here, and Forrest will be here. And remember, this is 3/8 when he first heard the whistle. Train traveled this distance and he moved another 3/8. So that is a total of 6/8. So let me insert a little text box so we know what's going on here. Oh, whoops. So that is a total of 6/8 that he has moved so far. And let me just be able to move this around from the text. So he's moved a total of 6/8. And the train is here. So the train has to travel the entire length of the bridge by the time Forrest only travels six, or has only needs to travel 2/8 of the bridge, and we know that because if he's already traveled 6/8, the only distance left is 2/8 or 1/4. So from this, since he only has to travel 1/4 of the distance, if they meet at the end at the exact same point, then we know that Forrest is going uh, 4 times. No, I'm sorry. 4 times slower than the train, or another way of saying it is the train is going 4 times faster. And right here, we're given the full speed Forrest can run is 10 miles an hour. So since he's 4 times slower, that means the train is going 40 miles per hour. And that will be the solution based on some of the given information in the picture.